5:43 now. More Americans are traveling internationally for medical procedures.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, cosmetic surgery is high on that list. Wendy Gillette reports from Istanbul, Turkey, where hair transplants are big business.
John Hagley, who splits his time between St. Louis and Los Angeles, enjoyed his recent trip to Turkey with his wife and their daughter Mabel. The actor also had a mission in Istanbul to get a hair transplant to look more like he did years ago.
My hair is a part of me, and I was getting an island up there, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna be an island anymore. They take this whole part and say, this is your donor area.
Hagley underwent the procedure at Esinove Clinic located inside an Istanbul hospital. The clinic performs about 3,000 hair transplants a year. Overall, medical tourism brought more than 1.5 million people to Turkey last year. 50% of them received hair transplants. It's so common to see patients on Turkish Airlines, there's a well-known joke in the country.
It's called as Turkish Airlines.
A hair transplant costs $3,500 here at the clinic. That compares to $12,000 to $15,000 in the U.S. The price also includes transportation while in Istanbul and a 5-star hotel. The Turkish currency works in Americans' favor.
Ways for the doctor is much more cheaper, maybe 10 times cheaper when you compare any doctor in America.
The most common medical tourism procedures are cosmetic, fertility, and dental, with Americans typically seeking them in Mexico, Costa Rica, Colombia, Brazil, and Turkey. To address some of the risks, the nonprofit Medical Tourism Association says look for facilities that are accredited. Make sure you're comfortable with a doctor. Try to speak with former patients and comparison shop.
A lot of the really good providers will include that you're staying there for a certain amount of time in the country, and that it is going to include things that may happen because complications do happen during medical procedures.
Hagley says he felt safe and his procedure went well.
By a full year, I know that I'll have a full head of hair again.
Making this a rejuvenating trip. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, Istanbul, Turkey.
Well, the Medical Tourism Association just launched a partnership with MasterCard and a central website so that patients can pay for procedures securely with vetted providers.
Sounds to me like I'm headed to Turkey.